So, good afternoon dear students, welcome to Maths Bridge course. So, today in this session we will be discussing one very important topic, that is modulus functions. So, functions, what is a function, okay, what is an interval, what is wave curve method and its utility, and when it comes to functions we have studied what is domain, what is range, and how to find a domain and how to find a range. Domain means what? It is the input, and range means what? It is the output. All these things we have discussed. Now let us enter into the topic of what? Types of functions. In the types of functions, in today's session we will be discussing elaborately about what? Elaborately about the modulus functions. Okay. Let me check if I am audible first. And range means what? It is the output. Okay. Modulus functions. So modulus function is a very important function. They will be asking you most of the examinations. The questions will be based on modulus functions. There will be definitely 2 to 3 questions will be coming minimum, I am telling, in any competitive exam, be it for your state entrance deck, AP set, AP or TG or JEE mains. When it comes to national entrance, JEE mains, ISAR exam, definitely there will be questions on modulus functions. So first of all you should understand what is a modulus function. Now suppose you have to understand y is equal to mod x is given. It is represented like this. Modulus function is also called as a distance function, okay, or displacement function. Why? Because see, distance, okay, is always a positive value. So if we get anything negative, to make it positive we will use what? A modulus function. We will make it what? Positive using a modulus function. For modulus function you give any value, whether it is positive or negative, you will always get return. You will always get the output as what? The positive value. Suppose we represent modulus function like this, f of x, or you can also write it as y. Okay, f of x is given as a modulus function. This value will be equal to x if x is greater than or equal to 0. If x is greater than or equal to 0, and this value will be equal to minus x if x is less than 0. If x value is negative, you will get minus x. If x value is greater than or equal to 0, what you will get? You will get the value as positive x. You will get the value as positive x. Now see here, when I write y is equal to mod x, y is equal to mod x, if I remove this modulus sign, what I can write it? X will become equal to what? Plus or minus. X will become equal to what? Plus or minus. Okay, x will become equal to what? Plus or minus. See here, x will become equal to what? Plus or minus. Suppose x value is equal to 1, if I take it, okay, x value will become equal to what? Plus or minus 1. Okay, x value will become equal to what? Plus or minus 1. Okay, y is equal to mod x, if I take it, then x value will become equal to what? Plus or minus 1. This is the thing you have to remember. Now when I am talking about modulus function, next thing you have to know is what is the modulus function? Did you understand? Suppose I give y is equal to mod x, y is equal to mod x if I give, okay, and if I say x is minus 5. So if I put x is equal to minus 5 here, y is equal to minus 5, what is the output I will get? I will get it as 5. Okay, that is what happens when it comes to modulus function. Now let us understand the modulus function graphically. Okay, graph of a modulus function, graph of modulus function, graph of a modulus function. Modulus function, graph of a modulus function, if you take it. So see here, y is equal to what is it? Mod x. Y is equal to what is it? We will take it as mod x. Yes or no? So let us have coordinate axis, x axis and also y axis. Okay, x axis and also y axis. See here, this is x, x dash, y, y, y dash. This is origin. This is origin. Okay, so let us take up the values like this is 1, 2, 3, 4, something like this. This will be minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, like this will have. This will be minus 1, minus 2, any values you can take it, minus 3, like this. Okay. Now when you talk about a modulus function, if I put the value as plus 1, if I put the value of x as plus 1, I will get 1 itself, I will get 1 itself. Okay. So I will get where? So 0 means I will get 0 comma 0 only, so this will be the point. So observe here, if I put x is equal to, okay, if I put x is equal to 0, y I will get it as 0 only. If I put x is equal to 0, y I will get it as 0, and this will be the point. If I put x is equal to 1, y I will get it as what? Plus 1 only. Okay, y will be plus 1 only. If I put x is equal to 2, y will be 2 only. If I put x is equal to 3, y will be 3 only. Okay, y will be 3 only. So this is the point I will get it, and this is one more point. Like this I will get a straight line here. Like this I will be getting a straight line here. Like this I will be getting a straight line. Okay, like this I will be getting a straight line here. Okay, that is 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 4 comma 4. That is, if I put x is equal to 4, I will get plus 4 only. Now see here, when I take negative values, when I put negative values, what will happen? If I take the negative values, see here, if I take x is equal to minus 1, x is equal to minus 2, x is equal to minus 3, x is equal to minus 4, what will happen? Let us see. If I put x is equal to minus 1, what will happen? It will always give the positive value, right? So y will become what? Y will become plus 1. Okay, so if I put x is equal to minus 1, y will become plus 1 here. Y will become plus 1 here. Okay, if I put x is equal to minus 2, y will become plus 2. Minus 3, y will become plus 3. Minus 4, y will become plus 4. I will get a straight line again here, this side. Okay, I will get a straight line again here, this side I will get a straight line. So this is the graph of what? This is the graph of y is equal to mod x. Y is equal to mod x. This is the graph of y is equal to mod x function. Clear? So y is equal to mod x. This is the graph we will be having. Y is equal to mod x. This will be the graph. Okay, clear? Y is equal to mod x. This will be the graph. I think it is given here also. Let me show you. Let me show you the modulus function. Okay, it's not there. Let me. Anyways, I have drawn the graph y is equal to mod x. It's not enough. You have to know certain other graphs also. So see here, what we got the graph first. So we got the graph of what is that? Y is equal to mod x. Y is equal to mod x. Okay. Now I want to compare with another graph, that is y is equal to minus mod x. Y is equal to minus mod x. But before going to that, you have to understand, when we talk about the modulus function, see here, we have to talk about the input and output, yes or no? We have to talk about the input and output. Input means what? We call it as domain. Okay, domain. So domain of this function is what? It is a set of all the real numbers. You can give domain. X value can take any value. So you will get set of all the real numbers. You will give set of all the real numbers. What about the range? Range of this function. Range will be what, friends? Range of this function will be what? Range of this function will be, always it will give the positive value. Always it will give a positive value, or you can say non-negative value. But if you give 0, you will get it as 0. If you give 0, you will get it as 0. But if you give minus 1, you will get it as plus 1 only. So you will always get a positive value, or you can say non-negative value. Non-negative value means, I can say what? The range will be 0 to close interval 0 to infinity, open interval. So this will be the range, friends. So definitely you have to remember this. Domain is set of all real numbers. Range is 0 to infinity. Close interval 0, open interval infinity. So this is the thing you have to make a note. Very important. Now if you look at this graph, see here, for this domain is what? Set of all real numbers. Okay, domain is set of all real numbers. Domain is set of all real numbers. Okay. Range is what? Range of this function is what? Domain of this function is set of all real numbers. Range of this function is what? 0 to infinity. 0 to infinity means what? See, 0 means what? This x-axis is starting from x-axis origin. 0 to, it will go up to infinity. 0 to infinity. That is what it means. 0 to infinity. Clear? It is starting from 0 and it is going up to infinity. So this is the meaning of y is equal to mod x, the domain and the range. Now I want to interpret, or I want to show the illustrate various other graphs here. So y is equal to mod x, how you will have the graph? Okay, if I draw it like this, you will have the graph like this. See here, you will have the graph like this. Yes or no? If this is the graph you will be having, y is equal to mod x. Y is equal to mod x, this is the graph you will be having. This is the graph you will be having. Okay, y is equal to mod x. Now this is x-axis, this is x-axis, y-axis, coordinate axis, y is equal to mod x graph. Okay, now what happens to y is equal to mod x? So whenever for a given graph, if you are putting minus, what will happen? It will get inverted. That is nothing but it will become what? It will become a mirror image, or you can say it will become a water image. That is, if it is at the top, it will become bottom. If it is at the top, it will become bottom. So whatever is above the x-axis will become below the x-axis. Okay, that is what happens. So if I write y is equal to minus mod x, what will be the graph? See here, the graph will become like this. Y is equal to minus mod x. Same here, what is this? Victory, it is there. It is showing victory. Correct now, victory it is showing. It will become like this. It will become like this below. So it will be inverted below. Inverted below means you will get the graph like this. You will get the graph like this. This is the graph of y is equal to minus mod x. This is the graph of y is equal to minus mod x, friends. So y is equal to mod x is upward inverted. This is downward inverted. Y is equal to minus mod x. This is one kind of graph which you must know. This is one graph which you must be knowing. Okay. Now what about the other graphs? There are many other graphs which you should know how to draw that graph or how to interpret the graphs. So see here, if I say y is equal to mod x plus 1, or if I say y is equal to mod x plus 2, okay, y is equal to mod x plus 1, y is equal to mod x plus 2, okay. But before that, see here, what is the domain and range of this function? What is the domain and range of this function? For this I told you, domain of this function is what? Domain of this function is set of all real numbers. Range of this function is what? It is 0 comma infinity, 0 comma infinity. So when it comes to this function, it is inverted. So domain of this function will be set of all real numbers. Yes, that is totally fine. What about the range of this function? It is inverted below. It is inverted below means it is starting from 0 and it is going downwards. It is going downwards means it is going towards minus infinity. So range of this function will be what? 0 comma minus infinity. 0 comma minus infinity. It is going towards positive direction of y. So this is plus infinity. It is going to going towards what? Negative direction of y. So this will become what? 0 comma minus infinity. That's it. Very simple. Now see here, y is equal to mod x plus 1. Y is equal to mod x plus 2. How to draw the graph? I told you mod x is what? It is nothing but a distance function. Plus 1 is given. So observe carefully here. First let me draw the graph for y is equal to mod x. I am drawing the graph for y is equal to mod x. So see here, this is the graph I am having. Okay, let there be some values. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. This is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Okay. Now first let me draw y is equal to mod x graph. Y is equal to mod x graph. This will be the origin 0 comma 0. It will be cutting here. It will be cutting here. Y is equal to mod x graph will be cutting here. It will be the sharp edge will be at the origin. The sharp edge will be at the origin. When we say y is equal to mod x plus 1, plus 1. So mod x means this is the distance from the origin. This is the distance from the origin. Okay. Plus 1 means it is plus 1 units above the origin. Plus 1 units above the origin means from here. From above the origin means from here. So this will be y is equal to mod x graph. This will be y is equal to mod x graph. And what about this one? From here if I take it, this graph, what we get from here to here, this graph if I get, okay, this is called y is equal to mod x plus 1 graph. Okay, this is representing y is equal to mod x plus 1 graph. Okay, now we know that domain for this is what? Domain for this is set of all real numbers. Range for this is what? Range for this is 0 comma infinity. 0 comma infinity. Similarly, domain for this is what? Set of all real numbers. But the range for this is what? This is not starting from 0. This is starting from 1. This is starting from 1. So this will become what? Range will be 1 comma infinity. Range will be 1 comma infinity. Range will become what? 1 comma infinity. Instead of this, let me take it as y is equal to mod x minus 2. Y is equal to mod x minus 2. See, y is equal to mod x plus 1. This is the graph we got. Okay. So we have to go upwards since it is mod x is positive here. Y is equal to mod x we are having. It is not minus mod x. This is plus mod x. So this will become what? Upward inverted. Okay. Inverted towards upward. So we will have like this. Usually y is equal to mod x, it will start from 0, that is 0 comma 0, that is sharp edge will start from, sharp edge will be pointed towards origin. But if it is plus 1, you have to increase by 1 units, that means it will go up by 1 units, so it will start from here. So the sharp edge will be here. If it is plus 3, it will start from here. If it is plus 2, it will start from here. Okay, that is the meaning of it. Okay, what is the meaning of this y is equal to mod x plus 1? I hope it is clear to all of you. Now let us see y is equal to mod x minus 2. Y is equal to mod x minus 2. So what will happen if it is y is equal to mod x minus 2? Observe carefully. Okay. So see here, let us draw the coordinate axis first. Let us draw the coordinate axis first. Okay. Instead of minus 2, let me take minus 1 only, so that you have more clarity, because here it is plus 1. Let us take here minus 1. Clear? Got it? So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. This is 1, 2, 3. This is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. This is what we are having. This is what we are having. Now let me draw the graph of y is equal to mod x first, so that you will know the difference. This is y is equal to mod x. This graph is what? Y is equal to mod x. Y is equal to mod x. Now I want y is equal to mod x minus 1. Y is equal to mod x minus 1 graph. y is equal to mod x minus 1 graph means this is pointed at what? This is pointed at origin 0 comma 0. This mod x minus 1 means this has come down, the sharp edge has come down, it is starting from minus 1. It is starting from minus 1. Here it started from plus 1. Now it has come down, it is starting from minus 1. So from where I should start? From here. So the graph will start from here, like this it goes. Okay, it will go like this. Okay, it will go like this. This is the graph of what? This is starting from here. This is the graph of y is equal to mod x minus 1. This is the graph of y is equal to mod x minus 1. Okay, this is the graph of y is equal to mod x minus 1. Okay, this is the graph of y is equal to mod x minus 1. This is the graph of y is equal to mod x minus 1. Observe carefully. And what will be the graph of this? This is y is equal to mod x. Now observe carefully. If you talk about the domain here, what happens is domain of this function, domain of this graph, y is equal to mod x is what? Set of all real numbers. Range of this will be equal to what? 0 comma infinity. Closed interval 0 comma infinity we are having. Closed interval 0 comma infinity. This is what we are having. Now if you look at this, y is equal to mod x minus 1. What is the domain? Domain of this set of all real numbers. It does not change. You can give any input. So set of all real numbers. What about the range of this function? Range of this function is it is starting from minus 1. It is starting from minus 1 to upwards, towards up only, not downwards. It is going upwards. It is what it is? It is curved, or I can say it is inverted towards upward only. Okay, it is inverted upward only. So I should write what? Range will be infinity, positive infinity, but it is starting from where? Minus 1. So closed interval minus 1 comma infinity. Here it is what? Closed interval 1 comma infinity, because it is starting from 1. Here it is minus 1 means minus infinity, minus 1 comma infinity. This is what it is starting. Okay, this is what it is starting. Minus 1 comma infinity, minus 1 it is starting, and it is going up to positive infinity. Okay, that is what it means. That is the meaning of minus 1, y is equal to mod x minus 1, and y is equal to mod x plus 1. Y is equal to mod x plus 1. Clear, friends? Understood the difference between the two graphs? Understood the difference between the two graphs? Okay, y is equal to mod x and y is equal to mod x plus 1. Y is equal to mod x and y is equal to mod x minus 1. How the domain will happen? Domain will remain the same. How the range will change? Clear? Okay. Now let us go to some more graphs of this type. Okay, now you understood y is equal to mod x plus 1 means what? Y is equal to mod x minus 1 means what? Now let us see some more graphs, okay, which is of the form, see, if it is y is equal to mod x, mod of x minus 1, not mod x minus 1, okay, y is equal to mod x minus 1, another one is y is equal to mod x plus 1, y is equal to mod x plus 1, y is equal to mod x plus 1, okay, early, see, previously what we saw, it is mod x is coming, then plus 1, mod x is coming, then minus 1. Here within the modulus only you are having minus 1, within the modulus only you are having plus 1. So how to do this? So see here, observe carefully. Okay, observe carefully. It is very simple. Just observe. We are having coordinate axis. We are having coordinate axis. Let this be 1, 2, 3. Okay, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. 1, 2, 3. This is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Okay, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Now first let me draw the graph of what? Y is equal to mod x, so that you will have clarity. Okay, y is equal to mod x means what? What I will do? This will be the graph. Yes or no? This is the graph we are having. So this is what? Y is equal to mod x. This is y is equal to mod x we are having. What is the domain of this? Domain of this function is what? Y is equal to mod x is set of all real numbers. Range of this function is what? Range of this function is 0 comma infinity. 0 comma infinity. Infinity is open interval. This is what we are having. Now look at this. Y is equal to mod of x minus 1. Mod of x minus 1. How to find out? For this, what is the graph? How to get it? Now see here, mod of x minus 1. It will start from which point? It will start from the point wherever x minus 1 is equal to 0. X minus 1, if I equate to 0, what I will get? X is equal to 1 I will get, yes or no? I will get x is equal to 1. So x minus 1, wherever I am getting, x minus 1 is equal to 0. X minus 1 I will get equal to 0 whenever I put x is equal to 1. So that is this point. That is this point. So the graph y is equal to mod x, y is equal to mod of x minus 1 will start from here. Okay, will start from here. Okay, it will be starting from here. So this is the graph. It will start from here. Okay, so this will be the graph. Y is equal to mod of x minus 1 will be starting from here. Okay, it will be starting from here like this. It goes like this. It will be starting from here. Okay, this will be the point. This will be the point. Okay, this will be the point. So what is the graph? Y is equal to mod of x minus 1. This is the graph. Okay, this is the graph we are having. Okay, now if you observe domain of f, domain of this function is what? Domain of this function is set of all real numbers. Range of this function is what? Range of this function is what? See, just it is starting from 1 here. Okay, just it is starting from 1 here, but still it is on x-axis only. Still it is starting from the x-axis. X-axis means what? That line is 0 at 0, that is origin 0 comma 0. Okay, so it is starting from here means it is equivalent to what is this? 0. So range of function is it is starting from 0 and it is going up to infinity. See here, when you look at the height, when you talk about the range, you have to look at the height. Okay, here height is, it is starting from where? It is starting from 0. Yes or no? It is starting from 0. Whereas in this case, here height if you see it is starting from 1. That's why we took what? 1. Here height if you see it is starting from -1. That is why we took it as what? We took it as what here? -1. Okay, -1 to infinity. Now if you look at this, height of this is what? It is starting from what? It is starting from what? This is 0, 0. X-axis means this is 0. So it is starting from 0 only. So this will become what? 0 comma infinity. So set of all positive values or non-negative values. So 0 comma infinity. This is the range. This is the range. Now look at this one graph. Okay, I hope this is clear. Y is equal to how the graph will come, and it is mod of x minus 1. Now mod of x plus 1. Now mod of x plus 1. Let us see this. Let us see this graph. Okay, I think by now you would have got the idea how to draw the graph for y is equal to mod of x plus 1. So first see here x axis and y axis. So see here we are having y is equal to mod of x plus 1. So this will become what? Let us write on the coordinate axis some values. So this is 1, 2, 3. We are having here -1, -2, -3. Okay, and we are having here -1, -2, -3, something like this. Now for you to know the difference, first let me draw the graph of y is equal to mod x. Let me draw the graph of what? Y is equal to mod x. Okay, y is equal to mod x. What is the graph we are having? This is the graph we are having. Y is equal to mod x. Y is equal to mod x. This is the graph we are having. Okay, what is the domain of this? I have told multiple times now. Range. Domain of this what? Set of all real numbers. Range of this is what we are having? Close interval 0 comma infinity. This is what we are having. Okay, now y is equal to mod of x plus 1. Where it will start? It will start at the point where x plus 1 will become equal to 0. X plus 1 will become equal to 0 where x plus 1 will become equal to 0. That means what? At which point? At x is equal to -1. At x is equal to -1. So this graph will start from where? This graph will start from -1. This graph will start from here. This graph will start from here. We will have the graph like this. We will have the graph going like this. We will have the graph going like this. What is this graph? This is y is equal to mod of x plus 1. Okay, y is equal to mod of x plus 1. What is the domain of this function? Domain of this function is set of all real numbers. What is the range of this function? Range. Range means I told you it is height. Height means it is starting from the x-axis. That means it is starting from 0 only. Okay, it is starting from 0 only. So this will become what? Closed interval 0 comma infinity. Closed interval 0 comma infinity. It is starting. Understood, friends? This is the graph of mod of x plus 1. Mod of x plus 1. Now what we will do is let us find out the graph for these two types and also the previous two types combined. Okay, the previous two types combined. How to find out that? Let us see. See here. Observe carefully. The graph of y is equal to mod of x minus 1. Okay, y is equal to mod of x minus 1 plus 1, and also the graph of y is equal to mod of x plus 1. Okay, x plus 1 minus 1. X plus 1 minus 1. Let us find out the graph for this. Okay, see here. First thing is what? Coordinate axis. See here we are having this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and what about this? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So first of all, see here y is equal to mod of x minus 1. X minus 1 will start from which point? Where x minus 1 is equal to 0. That means x minus 1 is equal to 0 means it will start at x is equal to 1. It will start at this point. Okay, the sharp edge will start at this point. It has to start at this point. Yes or no? It has to start at this point. Observe carefully. It has to start at this point. But here, observe carefully. It is not just that. Apart from that, if we are having plus 1, okay, that means it is not sharp edge is starting from 1, but it is not starting from the origin. It is having a unit 1 as the distance. Unit 1 as the distance. It is starting at this point. Okay, but also it is having a distance of 1. That means it should start from 1. Okay, it is not starting from the origin, it is starting from 1 plus 1. So that means what? It should start at this point. So we will take it this point as the, okay, see, it should start from this point and also it should be aligning with this distance 1. So we will start from this point. We will start from this point. So this is the graph of y is equal to mod of x minus 1 plus 1. Okay, it is having a distance of 1 and also it is starting from, the sharp edge is starting from 1. The sharp edge is starting or pointed towards 1. The sharp edge, see, it is pointed towards 1 and it is at the distance of 1. Okay, understood this? That is what I meant. Okay, so you are combining the previous two types. Now if you see, this is the graph of y is equal to mod of x minus 1 plus 1. Now what is the domain of this? Domain of this function will be, definitely domain of this function will be set of all real numbers. What is the range of this function? If you look at the height, it is starting from what? It is starting from 1. So range of this function will be what? 1 comma positive infinity. 1 comma positive infinity. This is the range of this function. This is the range of this function, friends. Now look at this. Y is equal to mod of x plus 1 minus 1. Y is equal to mod of x plus 1 minus 1. So first we will do what? Mod of x plus 1. So let us have a look at that. So what we should do? If we take the coordinate axis, observe carefully, very important. This is 1, 2, 3. This is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. We are having 1, 2, 3. This is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. This is what we are having. Okay, this is what we are having. Mod of x plus 1. Mod of x plus 1 means it will start at which point? Where x plus 1 tends towards 0 or it becomes equals to 0. That means x plus 1 is equal to 0 means x will become equal to minus 1. So it should have a sharp edge here. It should have a sharp edge here. Okay, that is, it should have a sharp edge here means x plus 1 equal to 0 means x should have a sharp edge here because it is minus 1. X is become equal to what? It is become equal to minus 1. So it should have a sharp edge here. Okay, next thing what they are telling? Next thing what they are telling is it is having a distance of minus 1. It is having a distance of minus 1 means it is starting from here. The sharp edge should be pointed towards here, but it must start from minus 1. It must start from, that is, y axis, that is this y axis, y coordinate minus 1. So we should take it as what? It should start from here. Okay, from here the graph will start, that is upward inverted, but the sharp edge will be here pointing towards minus 1. Okay, where x will tend to minus 1 here and starting from minus 1 when it comes to y axis. So this is the graph of what? Y is equal to mod of x plus 1, mod of x plus 1, mod of x plus 1 and minus 1, mod of x plus 1 and minus 1. So we have combined the previous two types and we got this. Okay, and we got this. See, observe here carefully. This one you see it is starting from minus 1 and this one you see and it is starting from this minus 1. So this one and also this one if you combine, okay, you will be getting this graph, the final graph which I told you. So look at this. For this, what is the domain of this function? Domain of this function is what? Set of all real numbers. What about the range of this function? Range of this function, if you see, height if you see, range of this function means you are talking about the height. Height you are talking in terms of y axis. It is starting from minus 1 and is going up to minus, this is going up to plus infinity. So the range of this function is minus 1 comma infinity. Clear, friends? This is how you will be doing it. This is how you will be doing this. Got it? This is how you will be doing it. Clear? This is how you will be doing it. Got it, everyone? Range and domain of these graphs, various types of graphs. So till now we have learned how many graphs? 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost we have learned. Just a minute. We have learned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 graphs. Yes or no? 8 graphs we have learned. Now let us come to some formulae. So apart from graphs, we have to know certain very important formulae. If we say mod x is equal to a, where a belongs to real number, r plus means set of all positive real numbers we are talking about. Okay, positive real numbers. Then x is equal to plus or minus a. Then x is equal to plus or minus a. Similarly, if mod x is equal to 0, if mod x is equal to 0, then x will be directly equal to 0. And mod of xy, we can write it as what? Mod x into mod y. Similarly, mod of x by y can be written as what? Mod x divided by mod y, where such that where y should not be equal to 0. Okay. Mod of x, mod x is what? Mod of mod x is what? This is my question to you. Mod of mod x is what? Find out the value of mod x. Put it in the comment section, because I have already told you about what? The transpose. The transpose also. The transpose also. A transpose whole transpose is what? A inverse of inverse is what? See, mod x will be mod x itself. Mod x will be mod x itself. Okay, mod x will be mod x itself. Mod of negative value will give us positive value. Mod of negative value will give us positive value. Similarly, if you are having, so forget about this now. Now let us focus on this one. See here, let us focus on this one, that is inequality formula. That is inequality formula. Inequality formula, if you look at it, if mod x is less than a, if we are having, you have to remember this, very important. You can get in the question, you will be getting in the question, you should know this inequalities formula, very important if I talk about this 7 to 11 or 7 to 12 formulas. That is question, I mean formula 11, formula 7 to 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, these formulas are highly important. So mod x is less than a means you can write it as what? Mod x is less than a means you can write it as x belongs to, you can write it as x belongs to, what is it? You can write it as x belongs to, see here, observe carefully, you can write x belongs to what? X belongs to, therefore I will write here, you can say therefore implies x belongs to, it belongs to minus interval of minus a comma a, okay, open interval minus a comma a, that means what? X belongs to open interval minus a comma a. If mod x is less than or equal to a, I have told in Wevikov method also, then x belongs to what? X belongs to closed interval minus a comma a, closed interval minus a comma a. If it is less than or equal to, less than, inequality of less than we got, less than or equal to we got. If mod x is greater than a, what will happen? Then this implies x belongs to open interval minus infinity comma x belongs to open interval minus infinity comma minus a union, okay, open interval a comma positive infinity, closed interval, not closed interval, this is open interval because it is greater than a. If it is greater than or equal to a, what will happen? If it is greater than or equal to a, this implies x belongs to, okay, x belongs to open interval minus infinity comma minus a, this will be closed interval here, okay, union, here it is closed interval a comma infinity. This is what we will have, friends, this is what we will have, okay, this is what we will have, okay. Next, very important formula, these formulas are highly important. So mod of x plus y can be written as what? Mod x plus mod y, okay, if and only if xy, product xy is greater than or equal to 0. And similarly, 12th formula is also highly important, mod of x minus y can be written as what? Mod x plus mod y, okay, here also if and only if, okay, xy is less than or equal to 0. Here it is what? Less than or equal to 0. Highly important. These two formulas highly important. Clear? These inequality formulas all are very important because based on inequality only they will give the questions in modulus functions. Clear? So let us go to some more formulas before we go to examples. Let us go to some more formula, friends. So if you have it like this, okay, some more formulas, let us go. This is formula number what? Formula number 12, right? Let us go to some more formulas. If you are having mod x lying between a and b, mod x is greater than or equal to a, less than or equal to b, this is one thing. Next thing, we are having mod x is greater than a but less than b. Next is mod x, okay, mod x is greater than or equal to a but less than b, this is semi interval, okay. Next is mod x is greater than a but less than or equal to b, but less than or equal to b. This implies what? X belongs to greater than or equal to, less than or equal to is there, okay, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to here, that definitely you would have understood by now. You will have what? You will have closed interval, but here there is a trick you have to remember. So x belongs to a comma b within the closed interval, but you should also know that union, you should write what? This will fold itself, this will flip itself. If it flips itself, what it will become? B comma a, it will become b comma a, you will get the mirror image b comma a, but along with the negative sign minus a minus b, minus b minus a, minus b minus a you will have, along with minus b minus a you will have. So I am telling x belongs to closed interval a comma b, that will flip itself, meaning what? Union will be there, it will become b comma a but along with minus n, minus b comma minus a. Now if you see this, similar to this only you will have, but here less than greater than is there, so there is no equals here. So x will belong to what? Definitely it is what? Not the closed interval, it will be open interval. I will write what? Open interval a comma b, open interval a comma b union, what will this become? B comma a, open interval b comma a, but there will be change in the sign, minus it will become, okay, that's all it will become. Now see here, for one there is greater than or equal to, one there is less than. So here equals is there, here equals is not there. Now x belongs to what? Now you can write x belongs to, here you will write it as what? Closed interval a comma b, closed interval a comma b, open interval b, open interval, closed interval a comma b, for b it is open interval. Here you will write what? Union, so it will flip. So open interval is for what? For b. So here you will have b comma a. Okay, a is what? Closed interval. Here we will write minus, here we will write minus. Okay, minus you should write. So let me write it here. So this will become what? Minus b comma minus a. Okay, it will flip. So open interval is for b, so it is there for minus b. Open interval is for a, it will become for minus a. Okay, now let us have a look at this one. Here equals, greater than or equals is there for b, but less than for a. So equals is there for b. So what I should do? Closed interval I should use for b and open interval I should use for a. So look at this, this will become what? X belongs to, first I will write here. So this will become what? Open interval a comma closed interval b, union. If I flip it, so closed interval b comma a within open interval. This will be what? See here, observe carefully. Here I should write what? Minus b comma minus a. For a it is open interval. Clear friends? These formulas are highly important. Please make a note of it. These results are highly important. Please do make a note of it. Please do make a note of it. Now, if you are done with this one, so first I told what is a modulus function, the basics. We learned various graphs of modulus function. Now some very important results and formulas we learned. Now based on this, we will see the applicability. That means we will see some examples. If I say mod x is less than 5, mod x is less than 5 means what I should write? Mod x is less than 5 means that I should write x belongs to what I should write? X belongs to open interval minus 5 comma 5. Yes or no? See what I told you here in this formula. Mod x is less than a means x belongs to open interval minus a comma a. So mod x is less than 5 means I should write what? X belongs to open interval minus 5 comma y. So mod x is less than or equal to 3. Then I should write what? X belongs to closed interval minus 3 comma 3. See here, look at the property here. Look at the property here. Mod x is less than or equal to a means x belongs to closed interval minus a comma a. That is what I did here. Okay, that is what I did here. Okay, next one. Mod x is greater than 4. Mod x is greater than 4 means what I should do? X belongs to open interval minus infinity comma minus 4 union. What is it? 4 comma open interval 4 comma infinity. Why? Because look at this result. Mod x is greater than a means what you will write? X belongs to minus infinity comma minus a within open interval union a comma infinity, that is within open interval. If it is greater than or equal to a, x belongs to same thing, you will write what? For a minus a and plus a you will write what? Closed interval. You will write what? Closed interval. So observe this carefully. So this will become what? Greater than or equal to 6. So you can write it as what? X belongs to, okay, minus infinity comma closed interval minus 6 union closed interval 6 comma infinity. This is what I will have. This is what I will be having. Now look at this. Till now x was given. Now they are giving mod of x minus 5. Okay, mod of x minus 5. But you have to find where x belongs to. Domain you are going to find for x, not for x minus 5. So for finding x, first of all we should find for x minus 5. Okay, x minus 5. Okay, so we will find what? X minus 5 belongs to where? X minus 5 belongs to, okay, we can write x minus 5 belongs to, it is less than or equal to 3, right? It is less than or equal to 3. I can write it as what? Closed interval minus 3 comma 3. Okay, minus 3 comma 3. Yes or no? X belongs to minus 3 comma 3. This is what we have. Okay, this is what we have. Now, but I want x minus 5, I got it. X minus 5 belongs to, I got it. I want not x minus 5, I want x. That means I should eliminate this minus 5. To eliminate this minus 5, what I will do? I will add plus 5. Minus 5 plus 5 will become 0. So I will add plus 5 here. So I will add plus 5 here also. So I will add plus 5 here also. So this will become what? X belongs to. X belongs to. Minus 3 plus 5 is what? 2. 3 plus 5 is what? 8. So this belongs to 2 comma 8. Closed interval 2 comma 8. This is the final answer, friends. This is the final answer. Let us do some more examples. See here we are having mod of x plus 3 minus 4 is greater than or equal to 2. Mod of x plus 3 minus 4 is greater than or equal to 2. Okay, mod of x plus 3 minus 4 is greater than or equal to 2. So straight away let me send this minus for that side. So this will become what? Mod of x plus 3 is greater than or equal to 6. Is greater than or equal to 6. Greater than or equal to is there. Okay, first let me find where x plus 3 belongs to. Later I can find what? Where x belongs to. Simple. So x plus 3 belongs to what? So they are telling what? Greater than or equal to. So I can write it as what? So I can write it as open interval minus infinity comma open interval minus infinity comma minus 6 close interval, because greater than equals is there, so it is close interval. Close interval 6 comma infinity. Close interval 6 comma infinity. But here plus 3 is there. I don't want x plus 3. I want for x. That means what? This 3 I should remove. So plus 3 minus 3 I will do it. So this will become 0. So minus 3 here, minus 3 here, minus 3 here, minus 3 here, and minus 3 here. So x plus 3 minus 3, it will become x. X belongs to minus infinity minus 3. It is nothing but minus infinity only. Okay. Minus infinity only. Minus 6 minus 3 is what? Minus 9. Minus 9 close interval union. Okay. 6 minus 3 is 3. Infinity minus 3 is infinity only. So this is what we will have the final answer. X belongs to this range. Okay. X belongs to, this is the thing we will have. Clear friends? This is the thing we will have. Got it? So this is the place where it belongs. Okay. For this function. For this question. So let us come for this question. They have given mod of 2x minus 3 by 3. Mod of 2x minus 3 by 3. But I want to find where x belongs to, not where 2x minus 3 by 3 belongs to. So first what we will do? We will do what? We will write 2x minus 3 by 3 as it is. So it is less than or equal to. So we can write it as what? 2x minus 3 by 3 belongs to where? Belongs to, I can write it as this entire thing. Let me take it as y. This entire thing belongs to y. Belongs to this I can take it as y, or I can take directly like this. Belongs to less than or equal to means I can write it as what? Close interval minus 5 comma 5. Close interval minus 5 comma 5. Why I am writing directly? See here. I told the property here. See here, very important. Less than or equal to a means x belongs to minus a comma a. Close interval minus a comma a. So here a is what? 5. So that is, it is belonging to minus 5 comma 5. But I don't want where 2x minus 3 belongs to. I want where 2x, where 2, not 2x. I want where x belongs to. So further let us modify this. Okay. Further let us modify this. This will become what? If I send 3 that side, 2x minus 3 belongs to where? Okay, multiply by 3 here. 3 if I multiply here, this 3 will get eliminated. So this will become what? 3 if I, throughout 3 if I multiply, what I will have? See, multiply this by 3. So this also you multiply by 3, this also you multiply by 3. If I multiply this by 3, 3 and 3 will get cancelled. I will have what? Minus 15, okay, plus 15. This is what I will have. Okay, now I don't want this minus 3. I want only 2x. I want only 2x. So what I will do? I will add plus 3 here. I will add plus 3 here, I will add plus 3 here, because 2x minus 3 plus 3 will become 2x. Okay. So this will become what? 2x belongs to, I can write it as what? 2x belongs to, what it will become? Minus 15 plus 3 is what? Minus 12. Okay. This will be plus 18. Okay. Plus 18 it will become. Now I want only x. I don't want 2x. So I will divide everything by 2. So this will become what? X belongs to minus 6 comma plus 9, minus 6 comma plus 9 within closed interval. This is the final answer, friends. This is the final answers. See, this is the final answer. These many steps you don't have to do. I have written each and every step so that you understand clearly each and every concept with more clarity, with utmost clarity. You should know this. Okay, got it. Next one. Okay, look at this how they are given. See, mod x is greater than or equal to 3, less than or equal to 5. So where does x belongs to? So see here. See here, observe carefully. These of the form. These of the form. See here. This result it is following. This result it is following. So let us solve that question. See here. So I can write what? I can write what here? So x belongs to, I can write it as what? X belongs to, I can write it as closed interval a comma b. That is what? 3 comma 5. Okay. Here union will be there. This will become what? Flip. This will flip minus 5 comma minus 3. I can write it. Okay, that's all. Okay. What about this one? Here equality sign is there for less than or equal to 7. So for 7 I should use what? I should use closed interval. So here I can write what? X belongs to, I can write it as what? 5 comma 7, closed interval for 7 and open interval for 5 union. This will flip. So this will become closed interval minus 7 comma minus 5. This will become 5. It will be open interval. Clear, friends? This is how you will solve this question. This is how you got to solve this question, friends. Okay. Now see here, mod of 2x minus 5 plus 2 is greater than or equal to 3 plus less than or equal to 8. But less than or equal to 8 is given. Now what we will do? First we will send 2 to either side. So we will subtract 2. If I send 2 here, minus 2 it will become, here it will become minus 2. So this will become what? This will become 3 minus 2, it will become what? 1. Less than or equal to mod of 2x minus 5 will become less than or equal to 8 minus 2, it will become what? I have to remove 2 means let me subtract 2 here, let me subtract 2 here, let me subtract 2 here. So this will become what? 8 minus 2 6, 3 minus 2 it will become 1. So this is what we have. Now mod of 2x minus y is greater than or equal to 1 but less than or equal to 6. So I can write this as what? 2x minus 5, okay, 2x minus y, not I want x but I am writing 2x minus y as of now. 2x minus 5 belongs to where? 2x minus 5 belongs to closed interval 1 comma 6. Closed interval 1 comma 6 union, it will flip. So closed interval minus 6 comma minus 1. This is what I will have. Okay, but I don't want this 2x minus y, I want x. But first let me eliminate 5. Here 2x minus 5 is there, I want 2x. So first for that what I will do? I will add 5 here, 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 I will add 5 here. Okay, so what will this become? 2x minus y plus 5 means it will become 2x. So 2x belongs to, I can write it as what? 2x belongs to minus 6 plus y, it will become what? Minus 1. Okay, minus y, minus 1 plus y, it will become what? Minus 1, what is it? Minus 1 plus y, it will become what? 4. It will become 4. Okay, closed union, what will this become? 6 comma 11. It will become what? 6 comma 11. This will become what? 5 plus 1 6, 6 comma 6 plus 5 11. Now I don't want 2x, I want x. So x belongs to, I can write it as what? Minus 1 by 2 comma, what will this become? Minus 1 by 2 comma 2 union 3 comma 11 by 2. 3 comma 11 by 2, everything under closed interval. Clear? Everything under closed interval. Clear friends? So that's all we have to do for this question. That's all we got to do for this question. Clear friends? That's all we got to do for this question. Okay. So this is it when it comes to the concept of what? Concept of what? Modulus functions. This is it when it comes to the concept of what? Modulus functions. So clearly we have understood what is a modulus function first. Okay. And what are the inputs that we can give? See, when we talk about modulus function, it is a distance function. Distance function should always be positive. If f of x is mod x, x it is equal to x. If x is greater than or equal to 0, it is equal to minus x. If x is less than or equal to 0, it will take all the real numbers, but the output will always be positive. So range will be what? 0 comma infinity, because it is non-negative. That means what? Positive plus 0. Okay. Then we understood the graph. Okay, we understood the graph of modulus function. Y is equal to mod x. Y is equal to minus mod x means how it will come? Inverted towards below, downward inverted. Y is equal to mod x plus 1, y is equal to mod x minus 1, and y is equal to mod of x minus 1, and y is equal to mod of x plus 1. Okay, and combining those two, previous two, we got the graphs, and we learned some very important results. Okay, and we learned some very important results, and based on these results also we solved the question, and based on these results also we solved the questions here. See here, this result, inequality result or formula are very important, and based on this we solve the examples. Clear friends? Like this will be tomorrow, we will be doing what? The greatest integer function. It is also called the step function, which is very important to know the step function. Okay, it is very important to know the step function, where we will be discussing the significance of that step function, why it is called a step function, why it is called a greatest integer function, what does it actually mean, and we will be also discussing the fractional function and some important formulas, and also some very important questions based on that. Very important questions based on that we will be solving. Alright friends, I will wind up now. Let's meet in the tomorrow session. Take care.